All right, let me just get my video in here. I just shot my boy off at the gym with all his buddies there, and the girls are there, and with his friend. I want to talk about what Henrik was talking about with Mortal Online. If you don't know Ultima Online, then pretty much none of this talking doesn't make sense to you. But one of the most defining games in the MMORPG genre was Ultima Online. And Ultima Online came out in the late 90s, around 96, late 96, I believe. 97, and then 98 was its launch. So I know I played in 97, 98, 99, right? Because I was getting my master's at the University of Alabama, and that's where I was playing it. What made Ultima Online so, just mind-blowing was it was the first MMORPG. It was the first game to have 1,000 members on it. Before then, there was no online games, and it was really a fluke in many respects, but it was one of those lucky flukes. And it was top view. EverQuest was the first MMORPG which was online. That was 3D. You were like in there, right, in the game. And most people don't realize, but during the beta, because I played the beta, because one of the cool things back then is if you got into a beta of a game, you get into the next beta. You say, yeah, I beta tested Ultima Online. That got you into EverQuest. I beta tested. I'm a beta test for EverQuest. It got you into Dark Age of Camelot, Asheron's Call. Back then I was beta testing game after game after game to Shadowbane. Beta testing is a lot of fun. Nowadays you have to pay to beta test, pay to play, right? But back then, because the market was so small, they were just dying to get people in there. So Henrik today showed off the stuff and the benches. So the houses are now kind of functional, right? There's actually also a chess command, right, where you can actually set people to have access to the chests, right? Different levels of priority that's coming. Some of the problems is you can break into a house really easy by stucking a horse in there, and you just put your horse in there. Now, to me, I'm stuck is actually like a short teleportation. You're short teleporting, you're doing cantrip, and you're teleporting up. That's how I rationalize it, right? In Ultima Online, there was you could teleport at sight, right? You could actually click on the map and move from here to there, and had a pretty long cooldown. I hope that they put teleport into the game, and make that feasible. Here is Capitalism's Corner. One of the exciting things that I'm glad is this game is in Unreal 4, and it will be in Unreal 5, and it will be in VR, right? So imagine this entire world that he's building is right. You're actually going into the Matrix, and I actually have a VR set, which is going to be kind of cool. Even though I'm not sure, I'll probably lose my weight, be swinging around and doing the bow and riding the horse, right, on there in my VR set. I'll have to get a big room just for it. And but one of the exciting things that really bugs me right now is they've got the eyes. You look at someone, they look at you, right, and it's kind of funny to look. But when you talk, the mouth would talk of the person, and even your facial expressions, right? You can have a facial expressions and act surprised and everything else for it. So it'll be kind of really cool to see that. One of the questions I asked them, and thanks Henrik for answering my questions, was how many people can the server hold? And pretty much as it stands now, he claims that pretty much can hold as many as he wants, right? There's no problem. They just have to put up more nodes to have it. But the thing is, I've witnessed like big fights, a lot of people. One of the biggest things that is still an issue that is really annoying is the rendering distance for the players is just ridiculous. It's like the guy looks naked 200 yards away, so I don't know what he has on until literally it's too late and for me to get away. So I have to play, like I see people and they're coming towards me, I go a different way, right, on it. Yeah. And they really need to change that, because it's just unrealistic. It means that, you know, if you are if you play the game as a corrupt, right? That's a psychopathic pillar, corrupt, bloodlust, and you're just going to kill anyone anyway. You're just going to, as soon as you get in the distance of the person, you're going to start shooting at them. You don't care. If you're playing the game as you know, as a PvE guy, or like a dip on the you know, anti that, then you're always going to have the disadvantage, because someone's always going to basically jump you and get on, you know, attack you before that. So I really hope they fix that. One of the biggest, you know, I talk about is going to be an epic fail or epic success. Is really the cities are not thought out and designed in a way that's going to complement 500 people in the city. I mean, the bank's going to be so crowded. You know, you're going to have people casting Thunderlash, like 3-4 people one after another, just casting, you know, earthquake after earthquake after earthquake, and destroying everyone in the bank. The game is so, you know, trying to balance out the griefing with the playing. Pet spawns are going to take longer to spawn, right? Which means, you know, then, you know, it means like the power of the horsemeners of Dave, which we were like a family. The family is going to be, you know, even stronger, right, on that. And one of the things that's going to happen is all the spawns that are currently in the game are going to be shuffled. Unreal 5 will fix all the seams, it'll fix all the textures and stuff when they move to Unreal 5. The problem is it's still in beta, and they don't want to like break their game by moving to Unreal 5. What I think they should do is run another server with Unreal 5, right? It's kind of a beta server, and see how it works, you know, start moving in that direction and testing it. You know, they used to have, MO used to have a beta server, or you know what did have a beta server for sure was UO always had a test server, and you could actually log into the test server and see what's coming and play around with it. And I think UO should also have a test server, you know, for testing, and they should have it where basically it wipes every week to, you know, let people come on and, you know, if you have an account, it should be, you know, it should be, if you have the game downloaded, you bought the game, you should be able to get it for free. Get on this for free, but it always wipes. So every week it wipes. Every week it wipes. So there's no idea, you know, that you can't progress on it. So it's just for fun and getting on there and ganking and testing things. And I think that would be something really good for, you know, for Henrik and for the team to have, is that, you know, is that test server up there. EverQuest had that. And really, you know, I can't stress enough, like when they nerf things, they should be nerfing things with the idea that they're going to change it on a multiple scale and not change it on an immediate scale. So what I mean by that is, like, if you see a problem with something, you know, just do a 15% adjustment to that. Ask yourself, how's that adjustment, and then fix it. I was watching one of the Legion guys, one of the leaders, I guess, of Legion. He was streaming. He streams on YouTube. And he's a Lancer, and I feel bad because it seems like, you know, Lance should knock off. If you hit someone with a Lance, it should, you know, either impale them, put them all the way through. It's kind of like the troll, when the troll picks you up and just goes like this and then throws you around. That's fucking hilarious, man. Well, when you hit someone with a Lance, I agree with him. You should go flying off that horse, right? Blunt or not, it should knock you off that horse, and you should take the speed of the horse moving in. You should have that momentum, and that's unreal. You can calculate that velocity. So I think Lances should be, you know, definitely should be looked at and given a little bit more of a burst for that. So you know, do I think it's going to be an epic fail or epic success? Depends on Henrik and what he does. If they do a really big marketing push, I don't think they need to do a marketing push. I wouldn't do a marketing push, all right? You're getting people coming in. You got people coming back. Like, I'm messaging gamers who played UO, and they don't know about this game, right? They're like oblivious about it. And I said, it's UO 2022. And I shared the stream so he can listen to Henrik talking. Hee-Haw. Hee-Haw used to play, you know, I think it was with, I'm not sure if it was Sinister, you know. I'm going to go look for their website and see if they're on there and get Sin to come in, other mercs, right? Or Covetous crew. But there's a lot of old UO guilds that people are gonna finally, you know, hear about this and want to come on and do it. So I think they should just wipe and build. I like the idea that they're gonna wipe before, you know, to get people like, you know, coming and trying the server. It'll be interesting. I'm wondering when they wipe if the horse spawns will be there. So that's coming. But tomorrow is the big patch with stuff in your house. So, you know, it's gonna be cool. Undoubtedly. So why am I playing this game on time? I say, well, I'm, you know, building in an NFT genre, right? So individuals who can collect memorabilia about the games that they love, and make basically this memorabilia just very inexpensive and very available, you know, for the community. So I'm not there trying to get people to build something and sell something crazy. It's all about microtransactions, right? And also capturing the stories of their. I gotta paint my thing there. I don't do that. This thing's there. That's it. So I'm back at home. Let's get on some UO, MO, and I get to play.